We had a lovely sunny day yesterday and arrived in sun here at Pic 2. Now we're going on a ferry. The weather's closing in again. Going up now for the PEI ferry, and we've got a ring-in, a wildwood, not one of ours. There is Cherie in Boston with Mark, the cameraman. Oh, there goes the dog. But I'm really trying to film our ferry, which is coming in.
Passengers, please return your vehicles. Thank you.
I've got a little grandson who'd love to see you with your gridiron.
On the way.
Don't you stop us. Oh no. He stopped us.
Take the ferry, Wood Islands Caribou.
Right over.
We're on the ferry. This guy's got an underarm deodorant problem. Bye bye Nova Scotia. PEI, here we come. Where are we going?
PEI.
Tom and I are on the ferry across from Nova Scotia to Prince Edward Island today. Much nicer day than the other day when we were on the ferry to Nova Scotia. Not raining, not sunny, but not raining. The other ferry on its way back. We're approaching Prince Edward Island. It's a nice lighthouse over there.
I hate those things. All stink. What happens down there?
Prince Edward Island, here we come.
Right turn ahead.
There's our photographer. He always turns up everywhere. We're heading down to Guernsey Cove at the moment on Prince Edward Island. This is the Cape Bear Lighthouse. Hi. It was from this lighthouse that they heard the first distress call from the Titanic.
Yeah.
Decided to buy a lobster sandwich here at House, which we'll eat in our van. And it's raining, you might have noticed. Prince Edward Island weather at the moment. Even the geese are trying to shelter under the trees from the rain.
Must be on the right track.
Right. We're behind the pack. We're about to go on a causeway across to Panmure Island. Lots of water.
Fresh inside.
Yeah. Not another lighthouse. I think this is Panmure Island Lighthouse in the rain.
These horses look like wet and bedraggled. Very wet and very bedraggled. Poor things this time. Yeah, I know it's a wet old fella. Unless you've got enough sense to stand out of the rain.
Buffaloes. But they don't want to come and say hello. I don't understand why. They're more interested in eating grass. Maybe having a drink. The cutie. Little cutie. He's going to grow up to look just like his mum. I've decided to hot-foot it to camp now. Too wet for anything else like sightseeing. I don't know how we can do it.
For 27 kilometres.
Coming into Charlottetown, about 8 kilometres away, and we've actually got sun and rain.
The locals look the same wherever you go.
Actually, this is what the locals look like in Charlottetown and everywhere else. Hi. Look at the statue. St Paul's Parish Hall. We're at our first camp in Prince Edward Island at Cornwall, and it's a grey, damp evening, but it sort of gives it a bit of atmosphere. All of our mates have turned up. When we got here, there were only 3 of us. And we've been watching the tide go out. It was right up to the bank here when we got here at about 4:45. So it's been going down rather rapidly. It's now about 6:30. Feeling more hopeful about tomorrow, looking at the light on the water at the moment from our camp. We've woken to a lovely, crisp, sunny PEI day. There we are, all lined up. I think for once we've all got in the same row. We're on the road, driving out of our KOA Cornwall Caravan Park. McDonald, yes, with his tractor. And this is some black and brown cows that probably belong to them. This is Winter River at Cornwall. Up to Trackety Harbour to see the beach, but we've decided we might go round and see it from a more civilised angle. Oh dear. Amazing place. This here might be the gatekeeper's cottage to the mansion. When we got round to Trackety Harbour, we were in time to see a mussel boat loading up its boxes ready to go out farming mussel. They're off. I love the name of this one. Norm enjoyed chatting to this fisherman who worked a mussel fishery even through the winter.
Drove here from Australia.
No, we flew. on the broomstick. Here all your life on this island, yeah? Yeah. Was your dad a fisherman too?
Yeah.
Yeah. The lobster boats across the way, the skull and crossbones, etc. They lobster in the spring, he said, didn't he? Mussel all year round. Apparently, when this lake freezes over, they still get out and get their mussels. They don't have to sail their boat then. Unfortunately, a local came and drove in front of us and put these birds off their game. We've just been talking to a couple of locals, and apparently this is most unusual to see surf here. Normally, apparently, it's as still as a mill pond. So we're seeing a different view to even the locals would normally see. Even the seagull has ruffled feathers today. Swim here in the summer. Like kids the world over, they don't care about where their shoes are left. Our adventures, part 1, PEI, have ended at Coverhead Harbour.